It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We've got the San Antonio Spurs and the Toronto Raptors. And the starting group for the Spurs, Duncan out there with Robinson. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Elliott. And it's Del Negro in at the 2. Lowry finds Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. No good from outside. Here is Elliott. Pass to Del Negro. Leonard with the steal. Jumps up. And it's Leonard with the jam.
And, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Del Negro the pass to Elliott. Dishes to Robinson. The Spurs shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
At the line for the Spurs, the Admiral, David Robinson. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Toronto with the ball. Siakam left side. Ball stolen. Del Negro against Green. Pass to Johnson. To the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Del Negro. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Lowry dishes to Leonard. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Siakam finds Leonard. And there's the pass to Lowry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Del Negro the pass to Johnson. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Here's Elliott. Avery Johnson with some creativity on that assist.
And this is why Elliott is a valuable player for them. A lengthy small forward with a lethal perimeter shot.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 2. Pass to Lowry. A 3 from Leonard. San Antonio with the rebound. Del Negro the pass to Johnson. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Leonard looking around. Pass to Siakam. Ibaka with the screen on Duncan. 6 to shoot. For 3, Siakam. The shot, no good.
Right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Johnson, the pass to Del Negro. Back to Johnson. Outside Robinson. Over Ibaka. And Robinson knocks down the J.
I think the defense has to recognize that Robinson is a pretty good mid-range shooter, and he's happy to let them know that he is right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Get a shirt. It's that simple. Let's hear it, man.
some changes for Toronto. OG Anunoby comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Danny Green. San Antonio also making some changes. Rose, he's checked in for Robinson. Person comes in for Elliott. And Burton subbed in for Del Negro. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Toronto. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Passes it to VanVleet. It's stolen by Johnson. Duncan with the screen for Johnson. Over Ibaka. Burton. Great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Johnson against Lowry.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
And the pass to Siakam. Now here's VanVleet. And again, no good by Toronto. It's a 6-point game. Here's Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Johnson out there just orchestrating the offense. An unselfish point guard with a commanding presence.
For San Antonio, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And that one falls for Johnson. And some changes here for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. Norman Powell comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kyle Lowry. Purdue, he's checked in for the Spurs. And Johnson drops them both. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Lin looking it over. Pass to Boucher. Here's VanVleet to end the cold streak, and the shot's good from Boucher.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Johnson. There's the pick. To the paint, here's Rose. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Up top, Lin. He's guarded by Purdue. A nice shot by Lin.
Boy, I really like how Lin positions himself. He's really good at getting to the hoop.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Here's Burton. Pass to Johnson. Spurs working the ball around now. Anunoby sends it back. Here's Lin. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Johnson outside. He's off on that one. Great D that time from VanVleet. Passes it to Lin. VanVleet outside. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to Boston. We've got Ibaka. Green is out there with Lowry. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now the pass to Duncan. 5 on the clock. Over Siakam. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Kicks to Lowry. Ibaka against Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Green against Del Negro. The kick out to Rose. Pass to Elliott. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. And Lowry has it in the corner. Oh, good on the 3. Spurs leading by 6. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Del Negro the pass to Robinson. It's stolen by Ibaka. Green against Del Negro. Stolen by Robinson. Here is Elliott over Lowry. Elliott misses. Duncan against Siakam. Outside Lowry. Outside Leonard. Back to Lowry. 20 feet out. And the Raptors miss again. So it's the Spurs now. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Duncan, the pass to Elliott. There's a screen by Robinson. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Leonard. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. That one goes in. Leonard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Give away shirts to our loudest fans. Now is that time to grab a free shirt.
Checked in for San Antonio.
Over and over again, it's your North Side Crew.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Del Negro the pass to Duncan. Up and in by Duncan.
That kind of defense is not going to cut it with Duncan. He's too good and just shrugs off the contact.
Raptors trail by 6.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ibaka with the screen on Rose. Here's Leonard. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rose against Ibaka. Passes it to Del Negro. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Duncan. Shoots over Leonard. It's rebounded by Leonard. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Only given up 2 points this quarter. Ibaka sets the pick for Leonard. He kicks to Ibaka. Sinks the triple.
Yeah, I love the court awareness from Kawhi there. Dependable at getting it to his uncovered teammates.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Rose scanning the floor. Pass to Elliott. Here's Del Negro. There's the pick. Over Siakam. No good from Del Negro.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Leonard kicks to Lowry. Pass to Leonard. Misses off the left iron. Spurs leading by 3. Pass to Del Negro. Back to Rose. To the middle. Here's Duncan. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Lowry. Takes it out to Siakam. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Del Negro the pass to Duncan. Over Siakam. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Leonard on the wing. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Will Purdue's checked in for Duncan. Person comes in for Rose. Burton's checked in for Elliott. And it's Johnson in for Del Negro. San Antonio leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Person. Here's Purdue. Knocked down by the 7-footer Purdue.
Nice work by Will Purdue there. A guy who focuses on taking shots he knows he can make, being selective. That's good, smart basketball.
32 seconds left in the first half. Boucher with a screen on Johnson. Van Vliet passes to Boucher, and that one is good. Boucher's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Burton, defended by Lynn. Here's Burton. Banked in off the glass. Burton's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Boucher, the basket good off the assist from Lynn.
And the awareness from Lynn, outstanding. A true point guard who really sees the floor well.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's San Antonio up by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team. And always fun when you see players battling like this. Shaq, who did you consider your greatest rival?
So at the start, probably Akeem later, and then my man Yao Ming towards the end.
Oh, I thought you were going to say free throws.
Oh man, that's cold, Dirty.
And guys, how about the Raptors? involved in a very competitive matchup right now.
They need to be more assertive, force the defense to defend. They're trailing partly because they can't get to the line.
I agree totally, big fella. In a game this close, free throws often spell the difference. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got Duncan. Johnson is out there with Del Negro. Then it's Robinson, and it's Elliott in at the 3 spot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Lets a floater go.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one misses. Raptors trail by 4. Outside Leonard. Ibaka with a screen on Del Negro. From deep. And Serge Ibaka hits from deep. Ibaka's got 6 points.
All that practice on the positioning and timing of the catch and shoot paying huge dividends for Ibaka.
Ibaka's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Green against Del Negro. Screen by Duncan. From 11 feet away, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Siakam. The Spurs have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Del Negro taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Boy, Del Negro plays with a lot of confidence and good at spacing the floor, and he's a reliable scorer.
And so Del Negro nails both of them. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Ibaka. Outside, Leonard. 5 to shoot. For the tie. The shot will not fall. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Johnson goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs making a change here. Rose is checked in.
Get up and get loud once again for your Raptors, Lil Ball.
And the second free throw, good. Raptors trail by 4. Ibaka sets the pick for Siakam. Leonard kicks to Love. Kicks it out to Leonard. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Robinson with it. Lowry picks him up. With the putback. Nice close-in finish by the Admiral.
Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Ibaka with the screen on Rose. Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game, but as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
At the line for 2.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Burton's checked in for San Antonio. Leonard hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Johnson against Lowry. The kick out to Rose. Poked away. Leonard with the steal. For the lead. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Pass down, Siakam. Taking 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Lowry against Johnson. Here's Burton. Clock at 6. Here's Robinson. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Ibaka. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Van Vliet passes to Lowry. The pass to Leonard for the lead. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Duncan, a screen. Burton. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Spurs, Willie Burton, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. A new group in now for the Raptors. Chris Boucher's checked in for Ibaka. OG Anunoby comes in for Pascal Siakam. Norman Powell's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Kyle Lowry. The Spurs also changing it up. Purdue, he's checked in for Robinson. Herrera comes in for Tim Duncan. And Person subbed in for Rose. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now Lin. The 11-footer. And that one hits back iron.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Shots good by Boucher.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Here is Purdue. It's a 3-point game. Here's Johnson. The 9-footer's on the mark. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Now, here's Boucher. He's got 8.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Johnson. The Raptors getting the bucket. Purdue with a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Johnson. Second shot opportunity, and the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 1 on the bucket from Purdue.
Really hard to get a hand up on the 7-footer. Purdue, excellent concentration there.
Boucher, the screen. Here's Lin. And he makes good on the layup.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Yeah, I don't know if it's coincidence or not, but a much better half since they changed tubes. And they're really looking strong here.
Person against Powell. Pass to Herrera. Back to Johnson. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Purdue's got 6 points.
You know, when the defense allows Purdue to get that kind of positioning inside, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. He's just got too much size.
Pass to Van Vliet. Boucher sets a screen for Van Vliet. And a wide open look for Lin. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Burton, defended by Lin. Here's Burton. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Toronto. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Green. Powell is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's VanVleet. Duncan with the block.
And setting the tone with that rejection. Duncan, the defensive anchor of this team.
VanVleet against Del Negro. Passes to Elliott to take the lead. That shot, no good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, Green, covered by Elliott. And here is Powell. Anunoby is screen on Person. Powell against Person. The shot by Powell, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. To tie it up. Anunoby sends it back. In the corner, Powell with it. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Person against VanVleet. Person no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Siakam. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Del Negro. There's the pass to Herrera. Duncan against Siakam. Fades. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Duncan's got the game tied up here for San Antonio. Toronto calls timeout. And the Raptors with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Leonard comes in for Norman Powell. And it's Lowry in for Fred VanVleet. Then for the Spurs, Robinson's checked in for Herrera. And it's Rose in for Person. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. It's stolen by Rose. Pass to Duncan. Elliott against Lowry. Screen by Duncan. Here's Elliott. Good on the three-point shot. And now it's a three-point Spurs lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Green outside, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Now here is Robinson. Duncan trying to break loose, and the layup is good.
And that's what you call leadership. Robinson providing it for his team by knocking down a big-time shot.
Toronto calls timeout. Johnson is checked in for Elliott.
Avery Johnson.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lowry passes to Leonard. There's the dish to Ibaka. Stolen by Robinson. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Duncan. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Assist from.
Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Leonard. Looking to end the run. And they'll get another chance. Johnson with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Robinson misses.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And it's good, 2 points.
And, guys, that's the man you want with the ball in his hands on that critical possession. Kawhi being his best in the biggest moments.
San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 5. 1:32 left in the fourth. Lowry against Johnson. Passes it to Robinson. Over Ibaka. And that one goes long. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Raptors. Trailing by 5. Leonard the pass to Siakam. Outside Lowry. 6 to shoot. To the inside. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist by Lowry.
And this is where Ibaka's steely demeanor serves him well. No hesitation under pressure.
Spurs leading by 3. Johnson outside. Here's Robinson. San Antonio again missing. Leonard against Duncan. Here's Ibaka. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Look out now. Ibaka has caught fire.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now, here is Robinson. Second chance effort. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And the Raptors call time here. They trail by 3. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for the Raptors. San Antonio also making a switch. Elliott's checked in.
We are the 6th man. Substitution on the court.
23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And there's the pass to Leonard. Back to VanVleet. He's off from 3. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Great poise from VanVleet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
San Antonio calls timeout. Johnson outside. Here's Robinson. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Duncan is out there with Elliott. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Del Negro. And it's Johnson in at the point. Leonard dishes to Ibaka. To take the lead. Leonard, no luck. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. Duncan trying to break loose. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got the first basket here in overtime for the Spurs. Toronto trailing. And the Raptors call time here. Johnson against Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. To take the lead. Rebound San Antonio. Robinson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Del Negro against Siakam. There's a screen by Robinson. Del Negro kicks to Robinson. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
I love watching Robinson work there in the paint. Possesses that strength and touch around the basket.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Leonard. Back to Van Vliet. Ibaka with a screen on Johnson. Van Vliet with it. Robinson picks him up. Raptors need to get a shot. And here's Leonard from 3. And again, no good by Toronto. Spurs leading by 4. Del Negro the pass to Johnson. Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Robinson, that's good.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces drilling the big-time bucket for his team.
And it's the Raptors ball.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Ibaka with the screen on Elliott. Leonard the pass to Ibaka. Stolen by Robinson. Johnson outside. And they go to the intentional foul.
Fred VanVleet. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
VanVleet against Johnson. Robinson on the wing. Over Ibaka. Misses off the right iron.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Leonard against Johnson. Pass to VanVleet. Ibaka sets the pick for VanVleet. Leonard kicks to Green. The offensive rebound. And the Raptors miss again.